Okay guys, I'm going to do another wet mayfly. This one is in sort of olives colours. The two main mayflies that we get in the UK are Danica, which is a kind of white creamy colour, and Vulgata, which is the more dirty kind of yellow greeny olive colour. So I'm going to try and copy that. Hooking device, Kamasan B175, size 10. Find a hook that suits you. Thread is yellow and 8/0. So the usual manner, take the thread down to the bend of the hook, cut away your waste. Now normally I would use pheasant tail, about half a dozen fibres of cocked pheasant tail. I'm going to use this today, bronze mallard. The bronze mallard's got a nice colour about it, and it's also a lot more robust than the pheasant tail. You tend to find the pheasant tail breaks over time. So pull the sail off a wee slip, and then roll the fibres together. This kind of straightens them up a wee bit, keeps them all together. Tail, 2 lengths of the body. So about there. A way to check is if you take your scissors, set that to the length of the body, 1, that's at least 2. Okay, so tie that in. The rib is a fluorescent, sort of limey, greeny colour that I found in the spool. I don't know how long I've had that, there's not even any markings on it, so it's just a fluorescent lime coloured rib. Okay, so I've doubled it over and just wet it a wee bit to keep the stray fibres together. So tie that in and bring your thread back up the body. Now cut away your waste. An angled cut helps to smooth it out as you take it forward. Okay, so take the thread to there just behind the eye, and then come back down the body and hang your thread just where your tail starts and your body's going to begin. Body for this, I'm going to use Frankie McPhillips light olive. Sorry, this is a medium olive. So dub some of that on. Again, keep it nice and thin. You don't want a lot on your thread. You just want a nice even amount as you build up this strand or noodle of stubbing. Okay, so you want about 3 inches, and then take that down the body, touch and turn, slightly overlap them even. You can build in a taper if you want, but just take that to about cut the mill behind the eye. Okay, that's that there. Any excess, take it away. For the body hackle, I'm going to use this nice bright colour. This is a grizzle hackle that's been dyed sort of, God knows what colour green, chartreuse green. So this is a cock hackle. So take a suitable hackle, pull off the fluff at the bottom, tie your hackle in at the head there, cut away the waste. Okay, I always like to put a wee hitch on as well. Then take your hackle pliers and you're going to wind that up the body. So use your hackle pliers or use your fingers. Some feathers you find are quite prone to breaking, so if they break, sometimes you're better just doing it with your fingers. But anyway, full turn at the head, spiral up the body. Okay, let that hang at the back. Then take your rib and catch in that back bit of the hackle and then just rub through. Now that'll help to trap in the hackle and give you a bit of fluorescent colour coming through as well. Cut that away. Throw on a wee hitch just to hold that just now. Cut that excess away and then just trim your hackle at the back. Now what I like to do is bash it up a wee bit. So I just want to bruise the feathers up, use a wee bit of Velcro on a stick and just scrub up the feathers and sort of pull out some of the seals for dubbing as well, blend everything together. Just watch your tail, don't damage your tail. So I just think it gives it a nice kind of much more blended, fuzzy, if you like, type of body. Okay, so that's your body done. Now the underwing, I'm going to use this. This is silver mallard dyed yellow. And I'm going to do this like a cloak, like the way you would for a dabbler. So get yourself a pad of fibres, pull them out for the stem, 90 degrees, line up all the tips, stroke all them together, and cut or tear them off. So you've now got a pad of feathers, feather fibres, like that, okay? And just put them on the body where you want the length and kind of wrap them round to sort of encapsulate the fly. And then cut a loose turns, pull down, tighten up. Okay, and that should flare it round. Cut away your waist. Couple of turns just to tidy that up just now. Create a wee base for the hackle. Now the front hackle is French partridge dyed olive. So get yourself a kind of medium sized feather. Again, usual manner, strip away the fluff and then expose the tip. So pull these fibres back until you've got the tip exposed. Now with the good side of the feather facing towards you, put that on the top, couple of turns to tie that in, bend the tip back, tie that down. Put a wee hitch. I'm just going to leave that wee bit in there. Now again, take your hackle pliers or use the big hackle to wind, it's up to yourself. But before you start stroking these fibres back and then put a turn of the hackle, watch it doesn't twist. Okay, keep stroking these fibres back and put another turn in front. So again, just work your way around, stroking these fibres back, turn in front of that. And I'm just going to use up this whole feather because I want this as a big bushy fly. This is going to be used in a big wave. This is no the kind of fly you would fish in a flat cam. So on the big locks, nice big wave, mayfly hatching. This is the kind of fly you want to be kicking through the waves. Okay, so tie in your stem, cut the waist away, pull everything back and just build up a small head. Just to tidy everything up, slope the fibres, the feather fibres back a wee touch, and that creates that slicked back look that we're looking for. Spot of varnish on the thread. Take your whip finish tool, 4 or 5 turns. Pull that tight. Cut away your waist. Now, once that's dry, I would put another coat on that. So there's a big olive. Eat your greens, all the different greens in there, greens and yellows. Hopefully that'll catch a fish or two this year. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Thanks for watching.